Good morning, or not good morning, good afternoon, good evening, if you will, everybody, and welcome to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here on the campus of Collinsville High School. My name is Zach Roseman, and I am here today to bring you all the coverage of this Southwestern Conference boys basketball game between the O'Fallon Panthers, who just came back onto the floor, and your Collinsville Kahawks. Kahawks come in at 18-9. The Panthers come in at 19-6. Dr. Chris McCluskey will be along to join us here in just a little while. And as unfortunately we're having some issues with the video feed, we're looking to rectify that. Everything else should be good to go. We'll be back here in a few minutes on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the soft wave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it, and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time, and honestly I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com.
We do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. This is technology is wonderful when it works. So we're working on trying to get this fixed as soon as possible, and be ready to bring you some Kahok basketball here shortly.
That's not being broadcast.
Video feed. We do apologize, but unfortunately it's not something that we're going to be able to fix. Score 2-2 with 5:15 left as we get set. Oh, it says I'm on. You're not hearing me at all?
Can you hear me?
Hello? I mean, it's coming through as talking on my end, so are you hearing it at all?
I can't hear anything.
All right, well.
Well, here. I'll just take these out.
All right, well, hopefully you all can hear us.
Sure it doesn't go in here?
Well, that should be you. Oh, wait, you wouldn't be able to. Maybe.
Plug it in yours.
Yeah. Okay. There, is that better?
Try again.
All right, you can hear me okay now? Okay. Apparently we're coming through. All right, so.
Can you hear me? All right, perfect.
All right, three-pointer for Jake Wilkinson. Lead 5-2 for the Kahawks. Here is Rush. He'll work it over to Wilmoth. Wilmoth for three, and that'll rattle in.
That's good. That ties the game 5-5. O'Fallon ties the game with Collinsville with 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah. Weisinger will bring it up for the Kahawks, guarded by. They'll get it to Horse. Now to Wilkinson. Wilkinson for three again. No good. Rebound by Chambers. Shot up and good. Chambers with another rebound. He's up to 4 points.
Big rebound by junior Zach Chambers, but Collinsville up by 2.
Yep. Panthers will bring it up in the form of Jalen Smith. He'll take it and give it to Jaden Rush. He'll bring it up on the wing, guarded by Weisinger. And he will give it to Rennie Harris and back to Jaden Smith, as the Panthers are being pretty deliberate here with their offense. Harris will take it, drive the lane. Nothing there. Kick it back out to Rush. Work it inside to Chapman. Deflected by Chambers, but the Panthers are able to keep it and give it now to Rush again. They'll get the screen, give it to Wilmoth for deep three. Off no good. Rebounded by Remar, and the Kahawks will bring it up.
Yeah, Collinsville and a nice help side man going to make O'Fallon beat him from the perimeter. Here comes Nick Horse for Collinsville.
He'll give it to Weisinger. Weisinger will drive, cut off there by Chapman. He'll bring it back out, pick up his dribble, and work it inside to Chambers. Chambers looking to post up Wilmoth. Harris will help down. Chambers going through it anyway, no good. Remar able to get the rebound. Shot up, no good. Remar with another offensive rebound. Shot up and good. Great effort there from Remar.
O'Fallon got away with a foul there on Chambers. They were all over his arms, but credit senior Adam Remar fighting in the paint, and he puts Collinsville up 9-5.
Chapman with it at the top of the key, get it into Wilmoth. They'll work it out in the corner for Rush, who stepped on the sideline.
Stepped out of bounds on that move to the paint, and that credit, I mean, that's a good thing for Collinsville because he had us beat baseline.
Yeah.
But thank goodness his back foot stepped out of bounds. Weisinger will take the ball out and give it to point guard Nicky Tony Horace for Collinsville.
9-5 here for the Kahawks, and Horace will bring it up. Working in there, try and get into Remar. Remar up and good. Remar now with 4, and Collinsville working it into both big guys early. Both Chambers and Remar with 4 apiece.
Well, Collinsville knows they got to win this game in the paint, right? And they're going to make O'Fallon beat them on the perimeter. So I like the game plan by Coach Darren Lee.
Rennie Harris. Well, there you go, 3-pointer for Rennie Harris. That's his first 3 points of the game, and the lead back down to 3.
Speaking of perimeter, right?
Yeah. You figured it'd be a pretty good game coming in. Game at the Panther Dome was just a 3-point victory for the Panthers, as Weisinger will take a 3, no good. And Chambers able to get the rebound. He'll get it into Horace. Probably got fouled, but he'll get the shot up and good anyway. And now 4 out of the 5 Kahawk starters have scored, so really a balanced effort so far in the first quarter.
Yeah, the rebound game benefiting Collinsville so far in this first quarter.
Corner 3 from Rush, no good. Chambers able to deflect it, and recovered by Horace, and he'll bring it up for Collinsville. Horace will pick up his dribble and get it back to Wilkinson, guarded by Harris. Get it into Chambers, posting up against Wilmoth, and he'll kick it back to Horace. 50 seconds and counting.
Yeah, you can tell Collinsville's been instructed, get the ball into the paint, which I love that game plan.
They're going to work it into him, and they're going to go right through it, and shot him again. Wilmoth could do things out on the perimeter that Chambers can't do at all, but Chambers is just a massive mismatch for Wilmoth, and there's just not much that they can do. And it looks like the Panthers are going to hold for 1 here.
Yeah, no doubt. And you put Chambers on this side of the paint, he's got that massive left hand baby hook, and Coach Darren Lee is simply out coaching Mr. Muniz, I believe, for O'Fallon so far tonight.
Harris will take it with 10 seconds left. He'll drive the lane, closed off there by Remar. He'll get it to Smith, who will drive the lane, and he fouls, and counts there. Not, I mean, look, they had Chambers out on them. That's not really Remar will pick up the foul.
No, it's not. And again, that's I mentioned coaching. That was good coaching. I think I get the Munizes mixed up. It's Jeff Muniz, right? Brian Muniz, that's right. Joe, Jeff, and Brian. Brian Muniz says, hey, if they're going to beat us in the paint, let's drag their guys out on the perimeter and let's beat them to the rack. So that was a nice move by O'Fallon.
Smith will convert the and one and be replaced by Trey Gilliam. Weisinger coming down quick, fast, in a hurry. Corner push from Horace. So pretty good start for the 15-11 after the first quarter. We'll go ahead and take a break and be back with second quarter action here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420.
And we welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Getting ready to start second quarter action here with the lead 15-11 in favor of the Kahawks.
Yeah, great first quarter by the Kahawks. They really dominated the paint and rebound, so that's going to be the key to the game for your Collinsville Kahawks.
Weisinger will bring it up and hand it off to Wilkinson, who will get it to Chambers out on the wing, give it to Wilkinson, trying to work Kylo to Remar. Weisinger will get it, now back there, and they'll set it up. Weisinger to Horst, he'll drive the lane, kick it out to Remar. They'll survey things and get it back to Weisinger, and the Chaos will reset it. Harris with a steal there, pass a little lackadaisical layup. Harris up to 5 points, and lead down to 2 for the Kahawks.
Yeah, Rennie Harris makes Collinsville pay on that turnover, bringing O'Fallon to within 2 points.
Remar with it on the wing. They'll try and work it to Chambers, a little too far for him, but Horace able to recover. Chaos will reset, and like we've been saying, they're trying to work it into Chambers. Help down, get it to Remar. Remar will take a three. Didn't look horrible. Wilkinson able to get the rebound.
Long shot, long rebound. Thank goodness for Jake Wilkinson. He puts that little runner up to put Collinsville up 17-13.
Lead is 4. Here is Rush. Rush to Harris. He'll bluff the three, trying to drive it in the middle, get it into the free throw line. Shot up. And Remar on Harris, and that matchup isn't working super well. Lead 17-15, and we do apologize for the rather bad quality of the video feed. Yeah. Unfortunately, there isn't anything we can. Unfortunately, we've tried just about everything we can, and they haven't been able to get it to fix. We'll have a backcourt violation. We'll try and reset it, see if it helps at all. Well, we do apologize about this, folks. Hopefully our audio description will work well enough. Here is Smith. He'll give it to Rush. He'll hand it, thought he was going to hand it off to Harris, but he did not. Rush will take it and get it in the corner for Isaiah Camper, who is into the game.
Yeah, Collinsville's still really packing it into the paint, not wanting to give up a lot of layups. Turnover.
And here comes Weisinger and have it. Smith knocked the ball away, but he got a little bit of arm. We'll call the foul there. His first team foul. Ref's not calling a ton at this point in time. And I don't think we've had any scoring yet. It's still 17-15 in favor of the Kahawks. Inbound will come into Horst. They'll give it to Weisinger. Weisinger will drive past Camper. No call there. and it will stay down here.
Oh, baby.
Coach Muniz not very happy about it.
I don't blame him. Adam
Unfortunately,
Remar.
Weissinger's down.
Adam Remar being very aggressive, keeps the ball alive, and kind of a tip ball out of bounds. Looks like Weisinger might have an ankle or a knee. Looks like he's walking this fine.
Gonna walk it off. Looks like he may even stay in the game.
Looks like he's going to retie his shoe. The left side, he's limping pretty good, but I think he's going to be able to walk it off.
Chambers will receive the inbound pass, and he'll get it to Wilkinson, and they're going to get Smith for his second consecutive foul. Got Remar with the shove.
His second personal foul, second team foul.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was an errant pass, but apparently Remar got shoved out of the way of the pass, so that will come back to
Smith
Collins.
Sit down, and we've got Wilmoth brought in. Gilliam thought he was going to be the one taken out. He about went to the bench, but able to quickly recover, and the Panthers will have 5 guys on the floor. Here is Horace. He'll drive baseline, cut off there. Back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson for 3, no good, and they'll just let it go out of bounds. Will be O'Fallon Panthers.
Yeah, Wilkinson a little long on that 3-point ball.
It
was a fairly high scoring affair in the first quarter, but both teams have slowed down here in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys tuning in with myself and Zach Roseman here. Zach, I talked to Rayshawn Taylor this morning. He says Zach's the smartest guy he's ever met.
Well, I appreciate the words from him, and it seems like Ray's doing well. Had that very impressive buzzer beater to defeat Little Rock, and seems like things are going well for him.
A lot of fun up at SIU.
Here's Gilliam, and we have travel.
Coming back again for the Panthers, number 12, 20, Chapman Jr.
See Chapman come back in for the Panthers, replacing Gilliam.
Yeah, turnover bugs sort of bit O'Fallon here, seems like, in the first half. And the fact that they're still within 2 is a good sign for them. Collinsville needs to score on this possession.
Wilkinson will receive the pass from Horace. Goes out there, and we'll get it to Chase Reynolds, who's in the game. Horace for 3, just a little long, no good. Remar fighting hard for the rebound, and they're going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Chapman. Kahawks will retain possession.
Man, I'll tell you what, credit senior Adam Remar. He is fighting for those boards, and that's 2 possessions for Collinsville. He's been responsible for creating.
Yeah, he's really done well fighting down there pretty much the whole game. Inbound will come into Chambers. Chambers able to just, not a bad look there. Rolled around, no good. Still, either team, I think, has scored. They'll work it into Wilmoth, guarded by Horace. Bit of a height mismatch there. He can't get it to fall either.
They put saran wrap on the rims in between quarters, Zach.
Absolutely. Here is Horace. They'll reset some things. 4:10 remaining. Lead still 17-15 in favor of the Kahawks. We'll get it to Remar. Remar to Wilkinson. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound will come to Wilmoth on the deflection. He'll get it to Harris, and the Panthers will bring it up. Get it to Amper for 3, no good. Chambers with the rebound. We are past the halfway mark, and I don't think either team has scored.
Both teams ice cold in the second quarter here.
Remar
Here comes Wilkinson.
Wilkinson layup there. There you go. Finally got it to fall. Wilkinson up to 7.
Well, when you can't hit from 10, you just drive and shoot a layup, right? Higher percentage shots. So credit Wilkinson.
Rush will take it and might have traveled, but they're going to count the basket because we'll have the foul there.
Well, and that's what Collinsville does not want. They do not want to give up easy layups.
Foul on Reynolds. Rush coming into the game shooting 62.5% from the free throw line, and he'll make that one, make it 19-18. Horace will bring it up for the Kahawks, 3:10 remaining. They'll work it to Wilkinson, back to Horace, trying to establish Chambers inside. Get it into Wilkinson. He'll wait, and he'll pull up for 3, no good. Scramble for it, and went off of Remar, which is the correct call, but you wonder if he maybe got shoved.
A foul, right? Yeah, I was looking for a push out of bounds, but I think both players were going after the ball, so I understand the no call.
See Jamor Weisinger and Stanley Carnahan come in. Stanley Carnahan had a pretty good game in the JV game, scoring 18 points to lead the Kahawks to a 58-47 victory over the JV Panthers.
You know, Stanley plays his game at the JV level. When he gets in the varsity level, it seems like he's a little more timid. So if he gets some confidence, that's Stanley Carnahan as a player, Zach.
Yeah, absolutely. Panthers with the ball. They'll get it to Camper and now to Chapman. Back to Camper. And they'll survey things. 2.5 left. And the lead 19-18 in favor of the Kahawks. They'll work it to Camper, try and get inside to Chapman. Chapman cut off there, and he'll throw it back out to Wilmoth. Wilmoth will put the ball on the floor, have it deflected away, but the Panthers able to retain it. And we'll reset.
So we need a shot clock, Zach.
Yeah, you notice it. You never notice it until you don't, but we'll have a turnover there. And they had done better with it, but as you mentioned, just a few too many turnovers for O'Fallon.
Yeah, you know, the moral of the story in this half is Council's winning the rebound game, and O'Fallon's losing the turnover game, but they're still hanging in this contest.
I mean, when I think the two teams are combined, you know, 2 of 17, you know, in the second quarter, it helps. Missed 3 there from Weisinger. Panthers will try and get it up in a hurry. Here is Rush. They'll take it, get it to Harris. Harris put the ball on the floor, picking up, and it back to Rush. He'll take a 3, no good. Wilmoth with the rebound. He'll put a shot up and get it to 4.
Yeah, interesting. Collinsville has the sophomore Stanley Carnahan on Rennie Harris, who's a excellent ball player. So let's see what Carnahan can do with Harris on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, we'll see. Notice that. We'll go what happens there. Here is Carnahan. He'll work it to Weisinger, and now to Horace. Back to Weisinger. 1:12 left. Now to Wilkinson. He'll drive the lane. Get it to Horace, and he'll throw it out to turnover there. Run out to Rush. Shot up and good. And Coach Green will pull a timeout. We'll see Remar come in at the next stoppage. It'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in that amount of time here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice.
We welcome you back into the broadcast booth here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Score 22-19 in favor of O'Fallon. Had a little bit of confusion during the break as it seems like Coach Lee wanted a 30, so we'll see what happens there. Kahawk ball, 59 seconds left. We'll see if they can get this tied or at least cut into the deficit.
Yeah, trouble scoring here. Collinsville had a couple turnovers late in the second quarter here, so 50 seconds left. Here comes Weisinger for Collinsville.
He'll bring it up and get it to Remar. Remar will get it to Horace, trying to work it into Chambers, nothing there. Horace will take it and play catch with Wilkinson. Wilkinson with it now, and he'll give it to Horace. Give it to Weisinger. Weisinger will take a 3, no good. Remar with another offensive rebound. He's really doing a good job on the offensive glass so far. Kahawks will reset, 25 left. Weisinger with the basketball, and the Kahawks will go spread and hold for one shot.
Yeah, credit senior Adam Remar for giving us another possession here to go into the half either down 3 or probably down 1 or tied. So let's see what Nicky Tony has for the Kahawks.
Here is Horst. He'll get it to Weisinger. 4, 3. Get it to Horst. 3-pointer. And we are tied at 22 going into the halftime break. We'll be back in a few minutes for that. Hopefully we can see if the video feed issues that we've been having will be able to rectify themselves, but until then, we'll be back in a few minutes here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500. All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees. Or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200. Projects in and around your home can be daunting and overwhelming. Take the stress out of those projects and let AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions do all the heavy lifting. Former Kahawk Adam Welly can help knock those projects off your list. From framing drywall, painting, and stair work inside to deck work, hardscapes, and concrete and retaining wall construction outside your home, including power washing and brush removal. Whatever the task, AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions can help. Call Adam Welly for a free estimate at AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions, 314-252-8010. That's 314-252-8010. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite. Todd Duke here. proud member of the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Whether you call us teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, or educational assistants, it all comes down to one thing: taking care of students. More importantly, your student. Yes, we are there for the teachers, and we help them in any way possible. But our goals are in line with our teachers in that we want to see our students succeed at not only being a student, but well beyond that as we ready them for the world outside of the classroom. We are Union Strong. We are Kahok Strong. We strive to help students reach their potential. We are the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Go Kahawks!
Chapman Trucking LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking LLC, 618-960-9346, or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here on the campus of Collinsville High School. It is halftime here between the Collinsville Kahawks and the O'Fallon Panthers. Lead is 22-22, so no either team has the lead. Leading scorers so far in this one is a shared honor between Rennie Harris of O'Fallon and Jake Wilkinson of Collinsville, as they each have 7. The rest of the scoring for the Kahawks: Nick Horace with 5, Adam Remar with 4, and Zach Chambers has 6. For O'Fallon, as I previously mentioned, Rennie Harris had 7, Kobe Wilmoth with 5, Jaden Rush with 5, Jalen Smith with 3, and Dwayne Chapman with 2. It was 17-15 in favor of Collinsville after the first quarter of play, with the second quarter going 7-5 in favor of O'Fallon to give us the 22 scoreline we have now. You all should be able to hear the Collinsville High School pep band, joined by the 8th graders tonight, which is a nice thing there. As Kahawks make their way back out onto the floor, we'll go ahead and take another break. Dr. Chris McCluskey will be back, and we'll go ahead and lead you all through second half action here on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Student Network.
The Collinsville Daily News, the new online source for everything newsworthy in and around Collinsville. This news source is designed to be the heartbeat of the Collinsville community and is owned and operated by members that live in this area. The Collinsville Daily News generates their revenue with local support from the community in which they serve and from advertising. They do not charge to read their content, so you'll never run into one of those annoying paywalls. Not only that, but the Collinsville Daily News offers free classified advertising. You have items you want to buy, sell, or trade? It's free to post. Wedding or engagements announcements, as well as obituaries, all free at collinsvilledailynews.com. Plus, they have the content that matters most. Collinsville news you need to know, coverage of Kahawk sports, and a keen eye on city news. The Collinsville Daily News also has an event tab that allows you to find out what is going on in and around the region for you and your family, the heartbeat of the community. Helping readers make sense of an increasingly chaotic world. Check them out at collinsvilledailynews.com, on social media sites Facebook and Instagram. The heartbeat of this community is the Collinsville Daily News. Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive. cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here on the campus of Collinsville High School. Just about ready to get started with second half action. And unfortunately, as has been the issue for most of the day, the video feed is not great. We've tried our best to fix it, and unfortunately it's something with the huddle camera, which is beyond my capability to fix. So, just about set to get ready to go here. Dr. McCluskey back to join us. Just about ready to get started with second half action. It'll be O'Fallon Panther basketball.
There we go, great first half of basketball, exciting first quarter. A little lull there in the second quarter, but we have ourselves a 16-minute ball game on our hands.
Yep. Here is Harris. He'll get it to Chapman, back to Harris. Harris will take a three, no good. Chapman able to get the rebound, and he'll work it back to Rush, and the Panthers will reset. Harris will receive the ball on the handoff, back to Wilmoth. He'll drive there, nothing there, pull it from 17 feet, good.
Now we'll see what adjustments both coaches make here after that first half. A little bit of a chess match going on here, I think.
Yeah. See Weisinger bring it up for the Kahawks. He'll get it to Horace. Horace will pull up for three, no good. Long rebound, recovered by Wilkinson, and he'll reset back to Weisinger. And now the Horace in the corner, back to Weisinger, and they'll work it in the middle to Remar. Remar will pull from the free throw line, no good. And it'll be Panthers basketball. They'll look to push. Here is Smith, kind of runs through Remar, and we'll have a jump ball.
I thought they got away with a walk, but credit Chambers for getting his hands on the basketball. Coach Munich not happy with that.
These refs, not very many fouls called in the first half, so.
It's Tuesday night, Zach.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We gotta get home and get to bed.
Exactly. Yeah. But honestly, I prefer that than refs calling everything. Three-pointer from Weisinger rattles around, still won't fall. And the Panthers will bring it up in a hurry again. Here is, and we're gonna get a blocking foul on Wilkinson.
They let the shot go up. Chambers blocked it. I thought they were gonna call goaltending. And after the block shot, they call Collinsville. But so far, two long shots, two long rebounds by both teams. O'Fallon able to capitalize on the 17-footer where Collinsville came up short.
First free throw is good for Smith.
Jalen Smith makes his first one, coming in shooting 56.6% on the year.
Apologize, folks. My microphone was not on. I'm back with you.
There you go. And the second one up, no good. Remar with another rebound. He's probably got 6 or 7. See if the Kahawks are able to get a bucket here. Horace will bring it up. 6:27 remaining. He'll get it to Wilkinson. And now to Chambers, now to Horace. They'll get it to Weisinger.
Well, Fallon's decided to pressure our guards now. That's one adjustment they've made. And
knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with the Kahawks. They've done a really good job on Weisinger tonight. He has not scored for a guy who's normally averaging about 15 a game. Credit to O'Fallon. They've made it their focus to shut him down, and they've done a good job so far. They'll work it into Chambers. He's basically triple set, able to muscle it his way in there for a basket, and the lead back down to 1 here at 25-24.
that Collinsville goes right back to their game plan, gets the ball in the paint, and gets a bucket.
Here is Harris. He'll pull up. Shot no good. Able to get his own rebound. Shot up and good.
Harris.
Harris just able to out-jump Remar now. He's up to 9 points and the lead back out to 3.
Yeah, credit Harris for following his shot. You don't see that as much these days in high school basketball. But Collinsville is going to have to go back to their game plan, get the ball in the paint. Here we go.
Yep, worked it in there, but deflection there. Panthers with the run out. Harris with the pass to Smith, and he was fouled by Weisinger. Weisinger got up there to meet him, but unfortunately got a little bit of arm. Foul will be on. It's his first. And we'll see Smith shoot some more free throws.
You just had to talk about the lack of fouls, didn't you, Zach?
Yeah. There's still only been 2.
It's like a no-hitter. You can't talk about it or else, you know.
First one up and good.
First free throw is good for Smith.
O'Fallon, a very athletic team. So they're, we said, pressuring our guards, and they're going to try to get the ball in the paint, it looks like, this half.
Next one up and
Second free throw also good for Jalen Smith.
So O'Fallon out to a 5-point lead all of a sudden, where Collinsville led most of the first half. This next 5 minutes are a very important piece of this game.
Morris will bring it up, and he'll get it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson will pull up from the free throw line. That one will fall.
That's a big bucket to kind of stop the bleeding for Collinsville. We'll need a big defensive stand here.
Rush will take it, trying to work it inside to Chapman. He'll get it back to Rush. Shot there, short, no good. Chambers able to soar in there for the rebound. And we'll get it to Horace, and there's the stop that the Kahawks needed. We'll see if they're able to get a score here. Work it to Wilkinson, now back to Horace. Horace will work it inside to Remar, and he'll go right at Chapman. Shot up no good, gets his own rebound. Unable to get the follow up and good. Pass there to Smith, and it did. It will be. Okay, I thought for a second they were maybe going to say it went off of Wilkinson's foot. We'll see Camper come back in, and a little bit of an interesting run there, but again, the opportunity is there for the Kahawks to get right back to 1 or even a tie game.
Yeah, credit Kahawks going back to the paint. We just missed 2 layups. Credit Wilkinson for hustling back on defense to create that turnover.
Weisinger will bring it up, guarded by Camper. He'll get it to Wilkinson, and he will get it to Remar, hand it off back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, 17-footer, no good. Knocked around, Chambers will come up with it, go right at Wilmoth, got maybe blocked. Wilkinson able to get it to rebound, and he's able to put it up, and he's up to 11 points now, and the lead is down to just 1 for the Panthers. Here is Harris. He'll get the shot up, no good, get his own rebound. Out-jumping the fairly decent amount taller Chambers. Long 3 from Wilmoth, no good. Long rebound out to Horace. He'll have a run out. Nice Euro step there, and they're going to call him for the travel, which is probably the right call, but it's not something you see get called all that often.
They don't. I agree with you. It probably is the right call, but you just don't see it that much. So Collinsville's going to have to do a better job on Rennie Harris. When he shoots the ball, we're going to have to block out. He's following his shot and get some offensive boards.
See, now they've got Remar on him. Remar's done as good a job as anybody wearing the purple and white so far, but Harris is a little bit quicker than him, and was able to get that shot up there.
Yeah, nice ball fake by Rennie Harris, and he got Remar up in the air and spun around and hit that nice little jump shot to put O'Fallon up by 3.
Here is Horace. He'll drive the lane. Get it back out to Weisinger. Really need to get him going. He's still hasn't scored yet, and he'll take that 3 there. Shot up and good. Smoking it in. 3-pointer from Jamori Weisinger, and we're back tied at 31. And Harris will run down and hit one of his own.
Boy, Rennie Harris caught Remar sleeping, and that wipes out Jamori's 3-point bucket. But to get Jamori going, you're right, is a good thing. We've got to have him creating offense for the Kahawks.
We'll work it to Horace on the wing, get it back. Another one for him. That one no good. Chambers skies for the rebound, and he will be fouled by Harris.
Yeah, good aggressive move by Harris. Chambers comes down with a rebound. Harris goes after the ball. Collinsville is going to be the beneficiary of a foul. Nicky Tony Horace will take the ball out, and Chase Reynolds comes in for Remar.
Kahok's going a little bit smaller here. See Horace survey things, and he'll get it to Wilkinson in the corner. He'll try and work it inside to Chambers. Chambers will go right at Wilmuth. Shot up over the rim, no good. Solid defense. And they'll make the nice pass there.
Oh, he walked!
2 points, Randy Harris.
Hey, you know what, though? If Allen's coming out running, Collinsville's going to have to get back on defense. They've decided they're going to try to beat us down the floor, and so far they're doing it.
Harris up to 16 points now. Lead is 5. Here is Horace. He'll get it to Reynolds. Reynolds will reset. And as I said, O'Fallon really getting out and pressuring the Kahok guards, and it's giving Kahawks a little bit of trouble. Another 3 from Weisinger. Good.
Here goes Jamori Weisinger, number 5, the junior out of Collinsville, catching some heat here. So you're right, O'Fallon's pressuring our guards. That also allows them to run on the shot.
Here is Rush. He'll get it to Smith. Smith, James playing way off him. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Weisinger, and now he'll look to push. Able to get it, pass up to Reynolds. Reynolds will stop. Shot there.
Collinsville beats O'Fallon with a dose of their own medicine as our guards take off running. There's a walk.
2 points.
Nice move, though, by Rush. That puts the Panthers up by 2.
Yeah, see a little bit more offensive action here after, kind of a sluggish second quarter. Nice move by Weisinger. He'll go up and be fouled. I think they're going to give that to Wilmoth. We'll see if I'm right.
The pace has certainly picked up, and O'Fallon kind of instigated that. Collinsville's responding nicely all of a sudden, so I think that's why Remar had a seat. I think he was just out of gas.
Yeah. Foul on Camper, actually. Weisinger's first
First
3
free throw is good for
came in shooting a very solid 73.9% on the year.
It's kind of the opposite of the first half. The first half, Collinsville kind of outplayed O'Fallon, but they hung around. O'Fallon's sort of outplaying us now, but we're hanging around, so we'll see how this thing shakes out.
Second one for Weisinger, up and rattled around for a little bit. But Weisinger up to 8 points now, all in the second half. We'll see if the Panthers maybe want to hold for one. Looks like they might. Rush guarded by Reynolds, and he'll get it back out to Camper. Camper now to Gilliam. He'll pull from 15. That's good.
Ray Gilliam didn't hesitate, did he?
No, not a guy that scores a ton, but saw the opportunity and took it. But now this gives the Kahawks the opportunity to get the last shot of the quarter. 20 seconds and counting. Wilkinson will get it to Horace, and he'll give it back to Wilkinson. 14 now.
O'Fallon showing a willingness to pressure our guards still.
Here is Horace, able to get it 6-5, able to get to the rim, shot up and no good. They'll get Gilliam for that foul. And Horace with his...
Yeah, nice move to the rack by junior, number 3, Nick Horace. And that ball just rattled out.
Horace shooting just under 69% from the free throw line on the year. And his first one up and
good for Horace. Checking back in for the Panthers, number 12, Dwayne Chapman Jr.
See Chapman come back in as Wilmoth will have a seat. This is maybe a little bit of a bigger lineup, more post-centric, taking Wilmoth out. Next one from Horace.
Second free throw also good for Nick Horace.
He's up to 7 leads. And here we go, Horace from 35 feet hit the rim. And we are tied at 40. Heading into the fourth quarter, we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here on the campus of Collinsville High School. Fourth quarter action just about ready to go here. It will be Panther basketball.
Yeah, we had a 16-minute game. Now we have an 8-minute game.
Yep.
Tied up 40-40.
Here is Harris. He's guarded by Horace. And he'll get it back out to Camper. Camper will pull up for three. That one a little bit short. Remar, again, credit Remar for that rebound. Chambers will probably wind up getting it on the stat sheet, but Remar really fighting hard down there.
Remar's played very well in the paint on the defensive side of the basketball.
If he was scoring a little bit more, I think he'd probably be approaching a double-double. Chaos to work it in. Wilkinson for three. Good!
So Fallon's been pressuring our guards. They just slacked off of him, so Wilkinson made him pay.
Here is Rush. He'll pull it from 16 feet. Shot no good. Scramble for the ball. Wilkinson will come up with it, and he will get it to Weisinger. Weisinger back to Wilkinson. Wasn't quite ready for it, but able to retain possession. Get it back to Weisinger, and the K-Hawks will reset.
Yeah, these 8-minute quarters, man, they tick away quick, right? Already a minute gone here in the final set of the game.
Yeah, we've mentioned not a ton of fouls called. Three-pointer from Weisinger, no good. Harris will get the rebound and look to push. He's cut off, and he'll bring it out and reset, work it over to Camper. Camper will drive the lane, kick it out to Rush way out top, and the Panthers will reset. So get it to Camper.
Panthers looking to spread Collinsville out now and get to the rack.
Here is Harris. He'll pull up from there. Good.
Rennie Harris.
Man, Rennie Harris, I mean, that's the guy. You know they're going to put the ball in his hand, right? He's been doing that since these guys were in third grade, Zach.
He's been... I mean, he wasn't a guy I'd really heard of, and then he just kind of blew up. He kind of blew up last year as a sophomore, and he's up to 18 points now. Really a good night. Jayhawks have the lead as we had a timeout called. I guess we're going to go ahead and keep it here.
Yeah.
Really, it's been a back and forth game, and this one has a lot of Southwestern Conference implications. And Fallon, at this point in time, are leading the Southwestern Conference, and Jayhawks. I was looking at some of the scenarios, and if we can get a couple of breaks our way, a four-way tie is not out of the realm of possibility.
A lot of parity in the Southwest Conference.
Absolutely.
It's been wild.
Yeah. If you can get this one here, you got to, like I said, four-way ties within the realm of possibility. Still have 5 teams that, because, Edwardsville has beaten Collinsville, have gotten some nice wins.
And they beat Belleville East.
Yeah, they beat Belleville East.
Who would have thunk it, right?
Yeah. East St. Louis still have a shot at it. It's certainly within the realm of possibility.
It's going to make for some good regional sectional action down here, isn't it?
Absolutely. You throw in Quincy are having a great year too. So Jayhawks with the ball, they'll work it into Remar. He'll pull up from there. I don't know if that's quite the shot you want, but no good. Harris will look to push. He'll get it to Wilmoth. Wilmoth with the spin move. Fading away, shot up, no good, rebound by Chambers.
Probably not the shot they wanted either, right? So we even that deal up. Here comes Wilkinson.
And they will be fouled. Let's see who they want to give that to.
Panthers foul number 31, Cody Miller.
They're going to give it to Wilmoth. That's his first. See, Wilkinson shoots 4 free throws.
Both teams a little gassed here. The action has really picked up. So, you might see who has the strongest legs at the end of this game come out on top.
Wilkinson, free throw up and good. He's up to 15 now. Lead out to 2 for the Jayhawks.
Nice crowd here for a Tuesday night, you know, at Virgil Fletcher. A lot of support for both teams. O'Fallon traveled well. Collinsville has a nice crowd.
Second free throw also good for Jake Wilkinson.
Wilkinson second up and good, and the lead back out to 3 at 45-42. Rush will take it, drive it in, get basically triple team. Wilkinson able to have the scramble, have a jump ball. Coach Muniz isn't very happy about it, and it will be Kahok basketball on the alternating possession.
Yeah, I don't think the referee could see what was going on, so he just went with a jump ball because I don't think there was dual possession.
That's what Coach Muniz is saying.
Well, and he could see it because he was in front of him, and I think he's probably right. At any rate, here comes Weisinger, and the Kahawks up by 3 with 5:30 left in the fourth.
We'll get it to Horace. And it looks like the Kahawks are going to be pretty deliberate here and get it to Chambers, and he'll get it back to Horace. Get it to Wilkinson. He'll look, try and get it inside to Chambers. Shot up and no good. Wilmoth with the rebound. Had a pretty good look.
Yeah, that's definitely the look we wanted. Ball just wouldn't fall.
Rush able to get to the rim. Shot up and no good.
Oh, another missed layup. Rush really took advantage of Weisinger, got a wide open layup and just missed it.
Weisinger able to bring it down, and he'll get it to Horace. Horace on the wing, guarded by Smith. He'll take it, and now at the top of the key, we'll survey things for 50 and counting. Horace will wait, and we're just going to be pretty patient here. They'll work it to Weisinger, and at this point, Kahok's probably the smart thing to do. Try and burn some clock, see if you can get a good look. And
yeah, no rush, right? No rush.
And no shot clock yet. We'll see. Working in a nice look there to Remar.
Very patient basketball by the Kahawks, right? That was very deliberate, as you say. Nikki Horace drives, dishes to Remar. Good for 2. Collinsville up 5.
Rush will bring it up on that wing. They'll get it to Wilmoth. Wilmoth guarded by Horace, and he'll give it back to Rush. Rush able to drive the lane, kick it out to Chapman, now to Harris. He wasn't quite ready for it. Get it back to Harris, head fake, drive the lane, cut off there, working to Smith. He's able to push his way in, shot up, no good. Chambers with another rebound. Again, just a lot of missed short looks from the Panthers. They make some of those tied, or they may even still be
oh boy.
Pointer for Wilkinson, no good, and
don't know that's the shot we wanted, up 5 with 3:40 left, but Wilkinson was looking to put a nail in the coffin.
I mean, it was
like the aggressiveness. He was wide open.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Still, I mean, you got plenty of time to defend. So 3:35 left. Here is Rush. He'll get it to Wilmoth. Wilmoth will dribble there and hand it. Bluff the handoff to Smith, and now get it to Rush.
Fallon's still looking to spread and drive.
Able to get it to Rush, back to Wilmoth. Horace done a pretty good job on him. Able to get there, nothing there. Help from Remar. Panthers being pretty patient, but you still can be at this point. Harris will get it to Smith. He'll look to drive the lane and take it back out to Harris. Harris able to drive the lane and
on the floor.
Foul on Wilkinson.
On the floor, that could have gone either way. Harris dropped his shoulder, but Wilkinson wasn't set, right? So.
13 foul. Coming back in for the Panthers, number 21, Isaiah Camper.
See Camper come back in. O'Fallon going kind of small here, basically running 5 more perimeter-oriented guys. Pass will come into Smith, and he'll get it to Camper. Work it into Wilmoth in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Scramble for it, and Wilmoth able to knock it out to Harris, and the Panthers have got another run at it. Here is Harris, able to drive the lane. Alter there by Chambers.
Great defense by Zach Chambers.
Yeah, really, Remar and Chambers have really both had very good games tonight.
Well, now Collinsville's in the driver's seat. I mean, there's 2.5 left. You still want to play your game, but you only want to settle for a layup.
The foul there, that'll be on Wilmoth, and that's exactly what you want to do, right?
That is exactly right. Layups only at this point in the contest, and now you got to hit your free throws, right? So Panthers up to 5 team fouls, 1 more. Collinsville will be in the bonus.
Chambers shooting 56.7% on the year. That one up and no good. That's, I mean, it's not an awful percentage, but it's something you want to be a little bit better because everybody else has been great.
Free throw percentages are down in the game in general, right? Like back in the day, you wanted to be 70, 80%. Well, 50%, we'll take that point. It puts Collinsville up by 6. Here comes Harris.
He'll bring it up, and I think he's probably going to be the guy taking a lot of the main shots, see if he can able to put on some nice hesitation. He's got bumps, but able to get his own rebound.
Well, we just say that he's following his shots. Remar's guard if he doesn't block him out. Harris gets his own rebound and scores. That's a big bucket for Harris.
60-second timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and take a break and be back here in just a minute on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside's all-star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Lakeside Roofing, celebrating 50 years of serving the metro area. Choose experience, choose Lakeside.
Welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. The lead is 48-44 for the Collinsville Kahawks. Looking to pick up a big Southwestern Conference bid here tonight and improve their record to 19-9 on the season.
O'Fallon going with a full court press here, try to create a turnover.
Inbound pass will come into Weisinger and will be guarded pretty closely by Camper. They'll get it to Wilkinson. See,
half court pressure.
Look, we're going to have a foul there on Harris or Camper, one of the two.
Should be on Harris.
I think you're right.
Foul number 42, Rainy Harris.
So they had one to give. That'll put Collinsville in a bonus from this point forward.
They're going to, again, kind of working in pretty hard, get it into Horace. He's guarded by Rush. Just under 2 minutes left, and we'll see if they're able to force the trap. They get the steal there.
He kicked it. They called a foul on Wilkinson.
Probably going to get the foul on Wilkinson. That's his third. But again, the Kahawks have some fouls to give too. We'll see Wilmoth come back in. But that is a turnover, which we really don't want at this point in time.
Can't have turnovers because now it's a 4-point game. You're going to see O'Fallon spread the ball. The ball is going to be in Harris's hand. Collinsville needs a stop and a rebound.
Able to get it to Rush. Rush, pull up from there, shot up, no good. Smith able to tackle. No box out there.
Offensive rebounds killing the Kahawks here late in the game.
They're able to get it to Wilkinson. 130, he's able to get it there. Pass up to Wilkinson. He's able to drive the lane, shot up and good.
Huge bucket by senior Jake Wilkinson to put Collinsville up by 4 with 1:18 left. Here comes Harris.
He's able to drive the lane, kick it back out to Wilmoth. Wilmoth nothing there, will get it to Rush. Rush will pull it for 3, no good. And Smith fighting hard for the rebound. And he's going to say he was stepped out of bounds. Coach
That's the right call.
Yeah,
that's the right call.
Was.
Yeah, he did step out of bounds and come back in. That's the right call. Coach Muniz not happy, but that is the right call. So Collinsville just has to take care of the ball here against a very athletic O'Fallon team. So we're going to bring in.
They're going to go smaller, bring Reynolds in, another guy that can handle the ball.
That's right.
A little surprised we haven't seen any of Matt Shelton here tonight.
Shelton's more of a defensive specialist.
Yeah.
Don't know that we want to count on him to handle the basketball.
See, and another turnover. Like I said, the last thing you want, less than a minute left.
2 turnovers here late in the game.
And we're going to get Weissel to give. They just stopped at 5. Weissel's second. See Wilmoth come back in. And we'll see the Jayhawks bring Remar in for defensive purposes.
Credit O'Fallon. I mean, their press is solid. They're athletic. The Council's just got to take care of the basketball.
Harris will bring it up, and they'll get it to Wilmoth. Wilmoth for three. Oh, no good. Harris with another offensive rebound. Shot good. Harris up to 22, and Coach Muniz will take timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take that quick break and be back here in just a 30 seconds here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
We welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. 38.6 seconds remaining. The lead 50-48 in favor of the K-Hawks. Foul have done their job. Pressure is not there. They've been able to force some turnovers. Now, 38.6 seconds is a lot of time.
Yeah, they've created turnovers, but Rennie Harris has just killed Council on the offensive boards. You know, that was a huge.
He's really had a very good night, up to 22 points now. They've been able to get enough contributions from the other guys.
Timeout.
They're going to work it in.
Timeout.
They'll get it into Weisinger, and he'll be
Wow,
fouled by Harris.
Boy, that's an ill-advised foul out of O'Fallon. Putting one of Council's best shooters on the line. I said it earlier, if we hit our free throws, we're in good shape, right?
See Wilmot come back in.
So it'll just be a 1-and-1.
But Jamori might be, I'll go ahead and confirm this. Yeah, I mean, Jamori, actually Adam is our best free throw shooter, but Jamori, our best free throw shooting guard, is able to get that one.
Boy, he got the shooter's roll. He kind of rushed that shot too, right?
Yeah.
But he got the shooter's roll. That puts Collinsville up by 3 with 36.4 left. Jamori with one more chance at the charity stripe.
And this is a big one. And this is a big one to make. Get it back out to 2 possessions. That one up.
Huge free throw by Jamori Weisinger. Now we can't foul on a 3.
They're going to roll the ball in. Harris able to get it. He's just going to put his head down. Blocked by Chambers. Here is Horse, and he'll go ahead and try and burn some clock. He'll get it up to Wilkinson, 25 and counting. He'll get Wilmoth with the foul.
Huge block by the junior Zach Chambers on this end of the court. And then we burn another 10 seconds off the clock. So here Jake Wilkinson is with a chance to really ice the game if he hits these 2 free throws, you would think.
Yeah. Wilkinson. First one up and good.
That's a big time shot by 20. Jake Wilkinson puts Collinsville up by 5. Everybody on Collinsville's back not to give up an easy bucket.
And we get that one to fall as well. Wilkinson up to 20. Lead is 6. Obviously, you want a 3 here. That one up and missed there. And able to get it there, work it up to Horse, and they're just going to burn time. Wilmoth will pick up his 4th and provide. You would think that was just about ice.
Wow, what a last couple minutes. The crowd on their feet here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium giving these K-Hawks a round of applause. They're hitting free throws, they're playing defense, and Nicky Horace could ice this game. Yes, sir.
That first one.
Nicky Tony Horace, the junior out of Collinsville, number 3, puts Collinsville up by 7.
The opportunity to make one more, and even that make, we would think pretty much ice it. And it was just going to add his own stats, force up to 9, and go ahead and roll the ball in. Harris will probably
no foul,
bring it
no
down.
foul.
No point in fouling. We get it to Smith. He'll take a 3. That was good.
Yeah, but there's only 3.6 seconds left, right? So, I mean, no way, right? How could you do it?
5 points in 4 seconds. That just doesn't
3.6 seconds, right?
I mean,
So
ahead
credit
and keep it here.
Collinsville for hitting the free throws late in the contest, Zach, right? We mentioned that early in the game. This should turn out to be a huge Southwest Conference victory for your Kahawks.
So yeah, the Kahawks now stretch that winning streak to 4, get that record to 19-9, and they've got kind of an intriguing matchup on Saturday with Miller Career Academy out of St. Louis coming over. They've got had a pretty solid year, beat Lift for Life, gave Quincy all they could handle at the Quincy Thanksgiving tournament. They beat SLU at SLU. I mean, they're definitely a solid team. That's a game that the Kahawks have got to prepare for.
Should be a good prep game going into like regional season, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They're kind of a team that I don't know a ton about them, but I would think kind of a lot like this. Have a stoppage of some
buzzer went off.
Yeah,
I don't think we know why. Well, accidental buzzer flick. But that gives away Collinsville's strategy here. We're lining up everybody on the baseline out of bounds. Everybody takes off. Here comes Wilkinson. He gets fouled.
That foul will be on Camper, and 2.8 left. And
Panthers foul number 21, Isaiah Camper.
Double bonus now.
Nice show of sportsmanship out of there by Rennie Harris, slapping a 5 to Jamori Weisinger. You got to love that.
Really, I mean, obviously disappointing loss for O'Fallon, but like I said, there's so much parity. You get a couple of breaks one way or another, you still absolutely
This
have
game
a
was
shot.
back and forth all night. I mean, the people who showed up tonight got to see a great basketball game.
O'Fallon's next game will be...
Second free throw also good for Jake
Next one will be a
Wilkinson.
big one. Friday night, make the short trek to play at Belleville East. Those are no good. Final score 58-51.
Panthers with 51.
Big win for the Kahawks. Thank you.
Zach, I appreciated doing the game. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Yeah, no
Hopefully
problem.
we can do it again sometime.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take another break. I'll be back here in a couple minutes to give you our final stats of the game. Go ahead and be back here in just a minute on the Kahawk Broadcasting Club Student Network.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Ogle with Ogle Auctions, and we hope you are enjoying tonight's game. And go Kahawks! Hey, check us out. Every Sunday night, we have an online auction at www.ogleauctions.com. Everything from grandma's china to grandma's motorcycle helmet. It's all here at Ogle Auctions every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Check us out, and we will see you soon.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
Welcome you back into Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Score 58-51 in favor of the Kahawks. That will be your final score tonight. Go ahead and give you the scoring breakdown. After the first quarter of play, it was 17-15 in favor of Collinsville. The Panthers of O'Fallon outscored 22 apiece after the first half of action. Second quarter was also dead even. Both teams putting up 18 points, and the Kahawks able to outscore the Panthers 18-11 in the fourth to give them the 7-point victory. Your leading scorer for the Kahawks tonight was Jake Wilkinson, who scored 22. Jamori Weisinger had 10. Nick Horace had 9. Adam Remar had 6. Zach Chambers had 9. And Chase Reynolds had 2 points coming off of the bench. For the O'Fallon Panthers, their leading scorer was Rennie Harris, who had another impressive 22 points. Jalen Smith had 11. Jaden Rush had 7. Kobe Wilmoth had 7. Dwayne Chapman had 2, and Trey Gilliam had 2. That will just about wrap it up. Go ahead and give you those of you all who weren't here earlier, JV did win 58-47 by Stanley Carnahan with 18, proved their record to 10-5. I'd like to thank you all for bearing with the unfortunate video feed issues that we've had, but hopefully the audio description that Dr. McCluskey and I provided was able to cover for that unfortunate technical issue. Until then, this will be our next broadcast will probably be, I'm not sure when exactly. I'm not sure if Todd is doing the girls basketball game Thursday or not, but until then, I will probably be around. At the very least, everybody enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening.